I didn't say, wow, what a cute bag. Like, it doesn't look like a cute bag to me. It looks like, when I see a big H, I think of like Hogwarts, I think of like Harvard. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. I'm going to be talking about really popular bags that most people like to collect that I don't think I'll ever purchase myself. So if you enjoy handbag videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. You'll like love it. Anyway guys, so there are so many bags that I would love to buy in my life, but there are many factors as to why I probably won't buy every handbag possible, because it's impossible. We only have a certain amount of space and money, and ideally I'd like to keep my handbag collection under 40 bags, which I pretty much already have 30 bags, guys. So in my whole life, I have to be very like, I have to consider if I'm going to bring a bag into my collection, if it's going to be better than any of the other bags I have, or if I like it enough to keep it. Because as I said, I already have 30 handbags and I'm finding it really hard to decide which ones to sell, because I already feel like I have too many. So I'm kind of already keeping these ones. So there are other bags that I love, but I just don't think I'll ever purchase, that are, some people say, are handbag staples to have in your collection. This bag is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I actually don't mind the Neverfull. I don't think it particularly ever was something that I wanted. I just feel like, as someone who loves Louis Vuitton, the Neverfull is like a must-have. I just think that if I'm going to spend $2,000, I wouldn't want to buy a Neverfull. I think I would rather put $2,000 towards a more interesting looking bag. To me, the Neverfull always kind of looked like a beach bag to me. I think if I was going to get this style of bag, I'd definitely opt for more of like the Longchamp La Pliage tote or something, if I wanted like a designer kind of tote. I actually really love the look of some of the Chanel vintage tote bags with some of the stronger gold hardware on them. I like those tote bags, but the Neverfull I feel like doesn't add anything that interesting to your outfit. It's just a big giant monogram bag, and also it's $2,000, guys, so I don't like it enough to buy it. And next is the Celeron Cake Bag. I do love Celeron bags. The Cake Bag I think was just super popular like maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and now I just don't think it's that cool at all, to be honest. I mean, if you have this bag, guys, no offense, but I just don't think this bag has been trending for ages, and I don't think it's one of those bags that are particularly classic either. I mean, the YSL logo I think is classic, but the Cake Bag, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of, like, you know how Louboutins used to be really like popular, like red bottom shoes, stilettos. It's kind of like in the same category, or even Balmain blazers. Like, they used to be hot, but I don't think they're going to be hot ever again. It's just kind of that era, and I don't think they're like quirky or like iconic enough to be like throwback later. I don't know, guys. Like, I just don't think the Cake Bag. Also, it's a very kind of structured, it just looks like an evening bag to me, so I just don't think I'd ever reach for it, because I never go out clubbing anymore, which I feel like it would be a great clubbing bag. I don't really do anything that would warrant having a Cake Bag. As I said, I prefer things that you can kind of dress up or down, and some people definitely wear the Cake Bag casually, but I just don't think it goes with my aesthetic. I actually prefer things like the Toy Lulu. I do have like a soft shearling Toy Lulu, but again, I mean, it's shearling, so it's a little bit more quirky. It's not as it's not really like a typical one you'd go for, which I like. And I also like from Saint Laurent when they do the Rive Gauche kind of logo. I much prefer that logo to the Cassandra logo, which is the YSL logo. So I think I prefer from Saint Laurent the more understated bags, like the Sac de Jour. So that's why I don't think I'd ever buy a Cake Bag myself. I mean, if someone gave it to me, I would happily take one, but I would probably never buy one, to be honest. It's the Lady Dior. Now, I actually really love the Lady Dior. I feel like everyone says this is a must-have for your collection. Now the Lady Dior is a really expensive bag to buy in store. I mean, it's going to be starting from maybe what, like $6,000, so it's something you're going to have to really like to purchase. You can definitely buy some on the, you know, pre-love market for less, but there's still, you know, the nicer ones I'd say are still very expensive. You know, you're going above $4,000. And I think this is just a very girly and ladylike bag, and I do like girly bags, but I just almost think it's too serious for me to style. The only Lady Dior there's a few Lady Diors I like. I like the pearly pink one in the mini size. That is like the cutest, but again, it's even pre-loved, they're quite expensive. And I just think the pearly kind of pink lambskin is a little bit delicate, and I'd probably be a bit scared to wear it that often. And I really actually love the So Black kind of, I think it was a seasonal one they could have bought out. It was like a black mini Lady Dior with the So Black hardware. I think if I was going to buy one, I'd 100% go for this one because it's kind of like edgy, and I think I would wear it more because of the So Black hardware. I think just the typical black and gold Lady Dior is probably a bit too like old and grandma, but I don't know, people also say that about Chanel bags, but to me the Lady Dior, it just doesn't sing to me as much, and it's very expensive, so I'd much rather buy like a Chanel bag. I think it's just more my style, so that's probably why I'll never buy a Lady Dior, but I do like them. I just think that I would never be bothered to save up for one, so that's why. Next is the Hermes Constance. So guys, the Constance bag is very, very, very expensive. So if you want just a basic like one, I'm pretty sure it's like for $14,000, and I would just never spend that much on a bag. I don't even really like that much. I mean, the big H logo on the front, I really don't like it. Like, I don't know why I don't like it. Like, when I first ever saw the Constance, like, I'm gonna say like when I first saw it maybe 6 years ago, I didn't say, wow, what a cute bag. Like, it doesn't look like a cute bag to me. It looks like, when I see a big H, I think of like Hogwarts, I think of like Harvard, I just think of like a really kind of posh society, which I'm not. I don't know guys, something about that big H, it's a very masculine shape as well, the H. I'm not into it. I just don't like it. I'm just not a fan of that logo, basically. Even though I'm into the CC logo and like the LV logo, I just don't like the big H logo. The micro luggage, or the luggage bag from Celine. Now, I remember when this first kind of was super hot, maybe 5-6 years ago, I really liked the tricolor one, but now looking back, that is really dated now, and that really did not hold value, and I just don't foresee myself ever purchasing that bag or willing to save up for that bag in the future. Even if it was a really big bargain, I just don't think I would be bothered to buy this bag. I just think it's just not cool anymore. Yeah, it's pretty harsh I'm saying that, but I just don't think it's relevant anymore. Like, it's just a bit boring. I'm just like, I look at it and I'm like, I'm not like, wow, I don't know, I just don't care about it, so I'd probably just never. And also guys, it has like a weird kind of face. Like, when I look at it, it looks like a weird kind of silly face, and the like little curves on it, I don't know, I just don't think it looks that good. It's just a bit confusing, all the little swivelly shapes on it. Lastly guys, the Balenciaga City motorcycle bag, I think that's what it's called. I did definitely, like maybe 6 years ago, want the mini black one of this. I think that was, I just kind of wanted a mini black crossbody bag at the time, but the big oversized styles of this, like, they kind of just look like little like whiskers hanging off the bag. It looks like a sloppy bag. It's just nothing really that cute about it to me. I definitely like more novelty and like collectible pieces. I think yeah, it's just not my style. And a lot of people are saying this is going to come back in fashion and whatever because it's kind of gone out, and it's probably Balenciaga's most iconic bag, I'd say, but I just can't be bothered buying this, guys, because I just don't like it enough. Are there bags that people say you must buy that you just don't think you'll ever get into? Because there's plenty, and I think The bags that I get are very like, they even have like some sort of cutesy element to them or collectible element. I like bags that kind of seem like they might hold value over time as well for some reason. I guess it makes me feel better. And yeah, I guess that's why I don't really go for other brands, because you know, if you buy just, even if you like a bag but you don't love it enough, and you spend like $1,000 here, $1,000 there, it can really like set you back, you know. And I think if you're saving for like a dream bag, like, you know, as I said, a Chanel or even a Hermes Birkin or something, you know, buying all these other brands can really be yeah, set you back basically. So I think that's why I've never gotten into these other brands as much. Anyway guys, thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!